David, can you hear? Yep.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and
To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence, please, especially for our men in combat. Thank you. Please be seated. Roll call.
Oh, did we want to do Kids at Hope?
Say again.
Kids at Hope?
Oh, we did roll call?
Yeah.
Okay, we did roll call. Okay. For recognition.
No, do the Kids at Hope.
I don't see it.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Sorry. Forgot that.
It's okay.
Let's stand for the pledge.
Yep.
Sorry, my mistake. As an adult and a treasure hunter, I am committed to search for all the talent, skills, and intelligence that exists in all children and youth. I believe all children are capable of success, no exceptions. Be seated. Roll call.
Mark Lingram. Steve Courtwright.
Here.
Anthony Levantino.
Here.
Ernie Lopez. And David Richter is with us on the phone.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
And do we have a quorum?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just curious. I didn't hear Ernie either. So I was just-
Yeah. No, we're good.
We're there. Okay, thank you.
All right, approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda? So moved. Now second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed?
David, do you agree with the agenda?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
That's all right.
No problem.
Highly distracted still.
Okay, it's okay.
And we'll move on to approval of action consent items. Do I have a motion for approval of action consent items?
In session.
So moved. Second.
I
All in
almost
favor
forgot to
of-
clock out today.
Okay, we're, okay.
All in favor of approval of the action consent items, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Recognitions.
So we did the minutes?
I will do board meeting minutes. Before we do that, we'll do a quick approval of board meeting minutes. Do I have a motion for approval of the board meeting minutes
Oh, I'm sorry.
from 2/9 and 2/13?
Okay, we're good, because we did the consent.
We did
So,
that.
yeah,
Okay,
so you're
we're
on.
good.
Second.
Please proceed with recognition.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm Miss Amanda. I'm the dean of students over at Paul Tech Elementary School, but I'll be doing ACES and also Paul Tech. Okay, so Zebediah. Come on up, buddy. Okay, so Zebediah is a wonderful student. He always has a good attitude, working very hard in his classwork, and is always willing to participate and help his classmates when needed. He has a strong family value that he demonstrates daily by being respectful to his classmates and teachers, always punctual, responsible, and honest. He is also very organized and always keeps his space clean and his school supplies in perfect condition. He helps his classmates organize their supplies, always with a smile, and has a kind comment for everyone that enters his classroom. Good job. Awesome. You can shake everybody's hand. Thank you. Good job. Valerie B. Hi, Valerie. Hi, I'm Miss Amanda. Want to sit next to me? Come over here. This is the beautiful twins Valley, okay? Okay. Valerie has shown remarkable progress in both her academics and behavior. She is always willing to participate in all activities and constantly complete her work, even when the task is very challenging. She turns in all of her assignments on time and demonstrates amazing determination when facing difficult tasks. Valerie also continues to demonstrate positive reports from her teachers daily for her transition periods. Do I have Julian T here? Julian T. Hi, bud. Nice to meet you. Great. Let's see what Miss Sophia has to say. Julian is a kind and caring student. He's constantly giving his best effort and maintains a positive attitude. Julian is truly a pleasure to have in our school and our community. It is wonderful to see him around the school in the hallways. Thank you, Julian. Our cadet envelope. Our cadet envelope for aces is Bella Stone. Hey, Bella. Okay, Ms. Tapia has to say, Bella is a delight and motivated student who constantly completes her work on time. She demonstrates exceptional special and positive attitude with all of her friends and peers. She's a positive role model. Bella is kind and often helps classmates after finishing her own assignments, showing natural leadership and care for others. She has maintained an 80 honor roll all school year, and her positive attitude makes her a valuable member of our ACES campus. Thank you, Bella. qualifications when it comes to an excellent teacher. We are so proud that she is part of our ACES family.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so I know this kid's name because I see him a lot over at TBS. He always asks me not to put him in ISS, which I never have. So, Andre Alpay. Come on up. Really? Oh my goodness, well you get this one and it should be perfect. Make sure your name's spelled right. Wait. He said what he has to say. He's good to go. Okay. Alright, I gotta say some really nice things about you from actually from Mr. Lake. Okay. So Andre shows enthusiasm, determination, and a total love of learning. He comes to school ready to grow and challenges himself. He represents our school with pride, including completing in our regional spelling bee competition and speaking about our gifted program at the Chamber of Commerce meeting. Andre is a respectful leader and a positive role model on our campus over at TBS. Thank you, Andre.
Come on, Mark, stand. Congratulations.
Well, take a picture. Can I take a picture? Okay, you want a picture? Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much. What a great job.
Is Cheyenne going to? Roberta Chavez. She's not here. Miss Gatlin, no. Miss Michelle, not here either. Okay, that was easy. A lot.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So I'm happy to give this award. I think we have our Hall of Famer tonight. So may I call on Miss Rocky to come here on stage, please? Okay, so Miss Rocky is our treasure hunter of the month under Special Education Department. So congratulations. So Ms. Rock is our special education teacher at K to first at Arizona Elementary School. So she performed her duties with excellence, providing support with our special education kids, and also she performed her duties writing all the activities with accuracy and full compliance. So thank you so much, Ms. Katie, for doing an amazing job for all the students and also supports to our staff. Congratulations, and you will deserve that award. Congratulations.
Awesome. Shake everybody's hands.
Congratulations.
Nothing once but twice.
I do
want to make note that, that Katie, was added, or not added, I had put the wrong person's name down, so you're correct, Katie. And I should just make note of that in your notes.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to recognize, Andre had helped us recognize our district treasure hunter of the month. And so Miss Jenny Galay. Jenny is our district gate teacher, so the gifted and talented education teacher. And we did attend the Arizona City Chamber of Commerce the other day, and so she brought a little bit of an entourage and got to help support the program. And so she's done a magnificent job of getting that program up and running. And we're done with the testing, aren't we? For second grade, okay. So we're getting it rolling. So thank you so much for all your efforts, and they're very much appreciated.
Congratulations.
We have a little bit of a late comer, but so our TES Certified Treasure Hunter of the Month is Mary Lou Castillo. Mary Lou is a wonderful teacher in our bridge room, and so for all the work, did you want to? Yes. Calling everybody back up to the stage. So, yeah.
Okay, so Miss Kushat always puts her students first, 100%. She shows patience, kindness, and strong dedication in her work, and she does it all with her heart. She's an active leader in our PLC team and helps guide positive instructional practices across our campus. Her strong relationship with her students and family make a meaningful difference at TES, and we are so grateful to have her as part of our school community.
Thank you very much. All right, we're ready for a, let me do it this way. All right, we're ready for a pause in place. Now, congratulations to everyone who was recognized, and thank you for being part of the district and taking time to attend tonight's meeting. But I'm sure you have stuff with your children and things to do, so if you wish to leave now, you can. And thank you again for coming, and I appreciate everybody who was here. get started again for the information discussion items on 4A, Superintendent Summary. Dr. Powell.
Before I go through my superintendent summary, I wanted to make sure with the approval of the action or the approval of the agenda from last time, is that we had in the meeting notes that Mr. Courtwright was attending telephonically, but he wasn't on the 13th, so you were present. Yes, you were. Yes, yes, you were here. So I just wanted to make note of that so
No.
we can change it in the notes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that leads me into on February 13th, the school board and the governing board and myself, Dr. Braswell, and our finance team met along with Dr. Morgan, met to discuss, we had a working session that day and it was very productive. And so I appreciate everybody being there and working diligently on that day. And we updated our school board ethical philosophy. So that's a representation of what the school board wants our employees to, focus in on and what they're supporting as a representation of them. Well, we have our strategic planning committee that is up and running, and that's our guiding planning committee for as we redesign who we are and what we want the district to represent. The math curriculum adoption committee, we will have presentations on this Thursday from the vendors that have been selected. And so that'll be a busy day, and we're excited to see what they have to share with us. We already talked about attending the Arizona City Chamber of Commerce meeting, where our GATE students, Andre attended and Logan Fisher attended, and they represented the district very well. I met with Linda Metz this morning, who is the president of the Arizona Chamber of Commerce, and they were the hit of people are still talking about them coming and presenting. So Captain Lopez was also there, so we were well represented. I attended my superintendent's forum meeting sponsored by Grand Canyon University. We had our human resources audit, which was approved at the beginning of the school year with the Arizona school, the ASP AA was completed, and we'll be reporting out on that, and that's basically with our business office, more of human resources and how our operations are running there. Mrs. Ferguson and I met with Kelly Waddell, Fire Chief of Eloy, and Robert Maestas, Assistant Chief of Operations for Eloy Fire, to start bridging the safety plans at TES. We've already done that here at Arizona City, and Arizona City Fire is a regular, they attend regularly for our fire drills and give input and all of that. Let's see here. Oh, and then on the 26th, Toltec Elementary School had a family night with bingo, pancake, and a book family night. So that was held in the cafeteria. Mrs. Ferguson, MJ Anderson, who is our HR and accounts payable and payroll specialist, and Mario Cambronero, who's our director of maintenance, attended a school safety workshop at Desert Willow Conference Center in Phoenix, sponsored by the trust. So those are my updates.
All right, thank you. All right, next up is information and discussion items. Will be the finance report by Dr. Del Rio.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Our February 2026 budget report provides an overview of expenditures from July 1st, 2025 through February 24th, 2026. Total expenditure for the month of February are 766,774.47. Overall, the report continues to show two distinct trends within our major funds. In Fund 001, Maintenance and Operation, total commitments are currently exceeding the adopted budget. This is primarily due to salaries, employees' benefits, and contracted services that support daily operations. Although the variance is manageable, we are keeping a close watch on spending as the fiscal year progresses. For Fund 610, unrestricted capital outlay remains in a favorable position as the budgeted 941,000, approximately 640,000 has been spent, leaving 20.45% available for ongoing capital projects and upcoming needs. Please note that these figures are still subject to change. We are currently making adjustments related to both our M&O and classroom site funds as discussed during our study session. These updates may affect the final balances, and we will continue to monitor the situation closely and report any necessary adjustments at the next meeting.
Very good. Thank you. Any questions?
I guess the question is about the deficit in maintenance and operations. Is that something we should be concerned about?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, that's the reason why during our study session, Veronica and I discussed about getting the approval or getting clarification from our trust attorney, saying that we can move our funds from classroom site funds, and that is a one-time adjustment.
All right.
Can I say something? Yeah. So we have the funds, it's just in a different account, and so it needs to be recoded, and we'll be able to do that. So, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you for the clarification. All right. Information discussion item C, Arizona Schools and Facilities Division.
So, we have started the process, they have approved, not the whole thing yet, we have to do different steps, but we have been approved for the first step, and it looks really, really good. I'm just having to put that information in that I need to follow the steps, and hopefully we'll get this approved and ready to go. But they have already approved to look into it, and they've got all the information that they needed, and they liked the information. We had broke it down and talked to the companies, and they liked it, and we are good.
Okay,
So now I just have to do the steps.
Okay, just doing the steps because the breakdown's good.
Yes.
Excellent. That'll work. All right, accountability, try again. Information discussion items, accountability at a glance.
So I'm going to speak on behalf of Sophia, Mrs. Trevino, and basically we're in the testing mode of the year. Our English language learner classes are in the process of completing their AZELA testing, and we are in the process of starting to prepare for our state testing, which will take place in April. The principals at TES and ACES, both of them are continuing to be a part of our professional learning community, implementation with the school teams. And so that's an ongoing process for the remainder of the year, and implementing strategies. When I talked about that we have presentations on Thursday, these are the math companies or the math programs that we will be looking at. Eureka Math, iReady, Go Math, and Into Math.
All right, next up, we have special education updates.
Yeah, so I'm going to be talking on behalf of Dr. Morgan. On February 25th, the exceptional student services staff met with the ADE audit team to debrief on audit results. The reason for the audit was that the Toltec School District was in a monitoring year 4 of a 6-year cycle. The results of the audit will be presented at the April board meeting, as well as the HR audit will debrief on that.
All right, next up is the information discussion items. Now, we did discuss this the last time we were here on the governing board self-evaluation, but it is now in print.
Yes.
And if anything needs to be discussed at this time between the board about this evaluation, we can discuss it now, or leave it as it was the last time the board had a meeting. This is just now that it's been printed and is for viewing at this time. If there's no discussion on this, we'll move on to G. The updated, this again is also, we went through this, and this is just an update, has been presented and is online so that people can peruse through it and see what the ethical philosophy of the governing board is at this time. And did we need to have a reading of this, or did we wish to have a reading of this at this time? Anybody else on the board? Okay.
Just read it.
Yeah. You want to do that? Thank you.
Toltec Elementary School District announces a district-wide initiative to advance ethical standards among staff. Toltec Elementary School District today, March 2nd, announced distribution of the Toltec Elementary School District Employee Ethical Code of Conduct. Under these aligned board policies, district employees will adhere to a clearly defined set of expected behaviors. All employees will receive and affirm a copy of the expected behaviors at the time of employment and at the beginning of each school year. The Employee Code of Conduct and Expected Behaviors is a distinct and formal document containing a set of minimal expectations to guide employee behavior for the purpose of creating a safe and effective working environment conducive to and supportive of learning. Superintendent Dr. Michelle Hoffman stated, quote, "We are excited to offer this code of conduct for employees working with our children," close quote. The board affirms its responsibility to our community and students to ensure our staff models respect, fairness, integrity, and honesty. We commit to upholding the highest caliber of moral and ethical character.
Very good, thank you. We move on to call to the public. That was an excellent reading last night.
There is none.
There is no one. Okay, that'll work too. Thank you. Moving on to action items. Action item A, 2026 and 2027 calendars. Dr. Poppin, if you could explain a little bit of this to us.
So basically, we adopt our calendars on a yearly basis, and we try to align them with our feeder school district, which is Casa Grande, for the high school. And so we had a calendar committee that was, that reviewed the teacher calendar and academic calendar and made the proposed updates or changes on that. And so that's kind of the anchor calendar that focuses in or helps us to create the other ones. So we have the academic calendar, teacher calendar, admin, for our ancillary services, 12-month classified, 11-month calendar, 11-month part-time, and 10.5-month classified.
Are there any questions about the calendars whatsoever? A lot of these calendars, we're trying to align them to the high schools because we're feeder schools and we want to have the same time off for the kids.
There, do you want me to say anything about, there were a few adjustments with that?
Yes, please.
With the teacher calendar, there were a few adjustments from the previous year, and one of the team felt that first of all, we're starting a little bit later in the year. When it comes to the fall break, instead of having 2 weeks, we will have 1 week, which helps us start a little bit later. The other changes in that are that when it comes to parent-teacher conferences, is that the teachers had let us know that all-day meeting with the parents and stuff, they feel like that they were very rushed. And a lot of the parents come in the afternoon and evening versus in the morning. So what we did is that we had early release on 2 days, and then there'll be in the afternoon of where there'll be the parent-teacher conferences. When we get back from the holiday break, is that instead of the students starting on a Monday, they'll start on a Tuesday, because then the teachers will have the opportunity to have a work day to get things prepared, so that the team felt that that was really important. The other part that we did is that we tried to align for each of the quarters the number of days that that are in each quarter, because right now our calendar has where that first quarter is has more days than any of the other quarters, which makes it a little bit long. So so those are some of the main
Just by trying to even a
changes.
few things out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course.
Yeah.
All right. Are there any other questions about the calendars? Anybody? If there are no questions, I would like to have a motion on the 2026-2027 calendars.
So
I have a motion made by Dr. Ortino. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Corbett has been a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Motion passes. All against? Somehow. Can you give me just a second? My computer decided it wanted to go down on me. I'll change it up.
Can you make it marker KG? 6B.
No, it's okay.
6B.
6B. I'll do it this way. And next up is the 2026-2027 teacher salary schedule, extra duty stipend schedule, and the exempt employee salary schedule. And just a little bit of information on these so we can understand these.
So our salary amounts that we're starting out with is that basically they're unchanged for the certified staff at this point until we get a finalized budget. So the step increases are contingent on budget capacity when allocations are determined for the 2026-2027. So when we, both staffs have been informed, because I went to talk with them, that on their contracts, when we do issue them, it'll be the salary amount, not including the stipends, but the salary amount that's on there right now. Do you want me to go to extra duty?
Yes, please.
Okay. The extra duty stipends, there have been some changes with those. The leadership team, including both principals are a part of the leadership team, and we also had our grant specialist involved in this conversation. This is where we had a very high amount of money was going out for stipends. And because we're having to deal with some enrollment issues and our funding sources from the state, which we don't have control over, we're having to look at all different types of ways that we can either move money around or be a little bit more cost effective. So there was only one stipend that was completely eliminated. The other ones either remain the same or have reduced a little bit to adjust. So that's basically with the stipends.
But that one stipend was quite a bit.
Excuse me?
The one you removed was quite a bit. The
Yes.
stipend was pretty high.
Yes, the one stipend that we did move or remove, it was taking up $100,000, and we needed to move that into our maintenance and operation. So there was
Just so
reasons
it's
for
more
that.
understood.
Yeah,
That's why you removed it.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions about stipends? All right. If we have no more questions, do I have a motion for the 2026-2027 salary schedule, extra duty stipend schedule, and as presented to the exempt employee salary schedule? Do I have a motion? So, all right, Mr. Corright has made a motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Levantino has made a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to the 2026-2027 site certified employee renewal.
So the list that is attached was from our principals from each one of the schools that have recommended rehire for the teachers that are on the list. We will be dealing with our classified, it'll be coming in phases, meaning that there's a time issue or a date issue in order to release out the contracts. And so March 15th is the first opportunity that we can get contracts out to teachers. However, we will be on spring break. So when we will be delivering the teacher contracts is on March 23rd. We'll start to release them out.
All right. Any questions about that? Pretty straightforward. If we have no questions, do I have a motion? All right, we have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second. I have a motion by Dr. Levantino, a motion made by Steve Corright. All in favor say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Next up, we have the Foreign National Teacher Citizen Sponsorship Criteria.
So we have a number of international teachers that currently work for us, and we are very happy that they have joined us to help serve our community and students. We have been working on, for a good part of the year, Dr. Morgan, myself, our legal team, and then the board at the February 13th meeting. We discussed the details of this and then other parts that we needed to get some clarification on. So our attorney that we're working with is out of Casa Grande. And so what is presented to you, or that is in the packet, is basically the criteria. There's a couple of different steps. So the people that are looking at applying for green card status or citizenship is that there's an application process where their evaluation is a part of that, you know, what they're contributing to the community, and so that the principals will have some input into that based on the evaluation piece of it. Then there's another step, which is it's what the district is responsible for the application fee, and then also to have it in the paper or posted in some type of media that we have those positions, or that the people are looking at that type of sponsorship, and then what the person is responsible for as far as the cost of that. And so the three papers that are on the board packet is basically those items. So it's the cost determination, the application fee, and then the criteria in order to be eligible for that, for what the district is willing to do. And we did get clarification on that we can post just one advertisement.
For all.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember
we
when,
got-
yeah.
Yep, we got clarification on that today.
Yeah, that, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, if there's no more information that we can pass on to everyone, if we're in agreement, do we have a motion on the approval of the sponsorship criteria for foreign national teachers?
So moved.
I have a motion made by Dr. Levantino. Do I have a second?
Okay.
I have a second by Mr. Corbett. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. All right, next up will be this is the special circumstances for use of donated sick leave. And I guess I should let you kind of lead into this.
Okay. So we had an employee that had a quite severe medical emergency. And so in our district policy, it said, and the person has not worked with us for a year, but almost a year. This was definitely out of their control of what happened. So I gave them permission to go ahead and reach out to others for sick leave donations without knowing that they had to be here a year. The other thing that, so there was people that were gracious to donate this person days. They haven't used any of them yet. But then the other thing that is in our policy is if one of our benefits is the short-term disability, if they are participating in that benefit, is that you cannot use the short-term disability and the sick leave bank at the same time. You can't use like double dipping.
Right.
However, the person has not received verification from the insurance company, and the doctor has not signed off on that yet. So I'm requesting or asking if this person can use the donated sick leave that was given to them.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so until she gets that, or if she does, because the
Correct.
doctor will not sign off on it yet?
Yeah, they haven't, and then once it's delivered to, or once the insurance company gets it, there's like a 2 to 3 week turnaround time.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, so this donation will then cover that buffer between the time, for the waiting period, basically. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, yes, uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I totally understand that, because actually right now I'm doing the same thing myself, except I'm doing it with long-term disability. So I'm actually going through the exact same thing, and I totally understand that. So I just wanted to verify. Thank you.
No problem.
Excellent. So I guess we're at the point where special circumstances for the donation of sick leave, do we have a motion?
We're not running afoul of any laws or regulations.
Well, what it is just this is a special
Oh,
circumstance.
no, I understand.
I'm sorry?
I understand, but we're not running afoul of any regulation or law.
Negative, that's, we already ran through this with
All right, so moved.
Okay. Okay, motion has been made by Dr. Levantino. Do I have a second?
Second.
A second. Second by Mr. Richter. All in favor say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. All right. Moving on to the next meeting date, I believe, right? If I'm looking at that correctly. Okay, next meeting date says 13. Take a look and see what I have, because I'm April 13th. 13th, 20th, or 27th? Do we have any thing that runs afoul between the 13th and the 20th? No? Okay,
We
does
missed
anybody?
Easter, the Easter stuff.
Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure there's nothing that runs in between, because I have the 20th off and I can't hit the 13th. If everybody, unless there's an issue with it. No? Mr. Courtwright, do you have any issue with the 20th?
I'm good with the 20th.
20th, okay, then that will work, it'll give us some time to work on some stuff. I appreciate that, guys. Next up, well, he's not here.
I'm carrying Captain.
Okay. I keep looking over at the empty seat. So do I have an adjournment? Do I have a motion for an adjournment? Oh, Dr. Valentino has made a motion. Do I have a second? I have a second by Mr. Courtwright. All in favor say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. We are now adjourned. Thank you, guys, for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dr. Prophet.
No problem. Okay.